G1NBC Cleveland. We have the Good Sign man, Kevin Lamb, back, doing another check-in / Google Hangout for everybody out there. And we're going to go and say hi to him and see what's been new in the land of good signs. So, hey, Kevin, how are you today?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for asking, John. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. So tell us about a story of encouragement that you have since the last time we've met.
I have so many, and very fortunate and grateful to be ripe with such inspirational content and stories to send out to the world. I'm going to begin with a man named Conrad Wirt. He performs as Possessed by Paul James. He's a Texas Teacher of the Year, and because he was raised right with his gifts, he's helping empower others that need help. As a result, he's a special education teacher in the state of Texas. When his students are outrageous and not, calming down, and nothing will get through to him, he brings his violin and his banjo into the classroom, and he plays music to calm them down. He was just doing music on the side until his label, which is very much a friends and family label called Hillgrass Blue Billy, they recorded an album called Feed the Family of All Things, and it started charting. New York Times rated Possessed by Paul James one of the best performers of 2014. Everything he can't be in the classroom, he is on stage. I am an enthusiastic and emotional son of a gun. If I was a musician on stage, I'd hope to be Possessed by Paul James. I was just in Austin for South by Southwest, and I had a chance to see him perform for the second time. It was after a very long day of working very hard for a number of people, and me and some of my best friends had a chance to see this one-man band who sits and stomps and plays his banjo and violin, yar, 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 yar. And after the show, I had a chance to interview Conrad on the bus for the magazine. He's going to be the only musician we feature in the first digital edition of Good Sign magazine, which is going to be launching in June. He's going to be one of 8 feature stories. It's going to be phenomenal. If you want your free copy, go to thisisagoodsign.com, put in your email, and we're going to be sure to send you one when it comes about.
That's awesome. So my email will be on the way. Tell me, I heard a word in there, a word empowerment. And so I know that you're the company and the brand that you represent, and you personally are very much about empowerment. Do you have a good story or something that comes to mind about the term empowerment? Maybe it could be about the Good Sign movement, or maybe about yourself. What's a story of empowerment that you'd like to share in terms of just being involved in the work that you're doing?
I'll absolutely tell you. Unfortunately, we're programmed the wrong way. We're programmed to fear. Some of your best friends and family, some of your nearest and dearest, every time you have an idea, they might tell you 3 ways it's going to fail. It's probably because our whole lives people have been telling us that we're going to fail, or that our dreams aren't going to add up. But we encourage and we empower. And not only do we do that, if you have an idea, not only am I going to show you 3 ways how it's going to work, I'm going to give you 3 humans that are going to help you make that work. While I was in Austin working South by Southwest, I just walking the street, I had a wonderful conversation with a man named Dana Smith. He's 18 years old, and he is brilliant. He is well-spoken, articulate. He's a good-looking man. He's a good human, and he is much farther along than I was at 18. And through a series of wonderful and passionate conversations, he shared with me that his whole life he had been looking for something. He knew he was meant for more. He'd stay up late scouring the internet trying to find a greater purpose, but nothing quite came of it. He dropped out of school at a young age because he didn't quite feel right. He joined a blog talk radio show called School Sucks. He was someone who, he didn't quite fit into the mold. He swam against the current. He knew his abilities, but he was looking for that avenue, that place to put it in where his gifts were going to help encourage and empower others. After a few short conversations, he was certain that Good Sign, Team Good Sign, our movement, our family, our socially conscious brand was that purpose. He's come on, and now he's our second intern, and he's been working on his guest blogs that you can find at thisisagoodsign.com. We haven't published the first one yet, but he's going to talk about spiritual, emotional health, evolution, healthy ways to build self-confidence, happiness, find balance and purpose. And I'm real excited and fired up to be able to meet amazing individuals like himself. There's so many talented people in the world that are just told to fit into this box, that it doesn't matter if you're great at 8 things. You have to pick one thing and do it, even if it makes you miserable. So every day we're encouraging and empowering others, reminding them that your gifts are given to a reason. We are given gifts to empower others. And think about that long and hard. When you were given a gift, it wasn't just for yourself. You're good at something because somebody else might not be.
That's awesome, man. That is a great story, a great message, and great things for people to hear. Not only in Cleveland, not only in. Are you in Detroit right now?
I'm in Detroit. Yeah, I'm in Detroit. It's good to be home.
Not only in the D, but all over the world. Stories of empowerment. So I appreciate that. So one last question before we let you go. Thank you so much for being here. Tell us about. I see you're rocking a kick-ass "This Is a Good Sign" T-shirt, which. I'll probably be placing my order for here pretty soon with some stickers and some posters. But so tell us a little bit about that and some other marketing things that you have going on at This Is a Good Sign.
This is very exciting. It's a retro brand vintage T-shirt. Retro Brand is an awesome T-shirt company out of LA. This is our first licensed apparel to be sold in retail. If you're ever in Michigan or in Detroit or in Royal Oak, you want to go to Funky 7 in downtown Royal Oak. They're friends of the family, and they've been with us all along this process, and it was great. I saw on social media when Clay posted the T-shirts that they finally had in stock, and I ran over there and I got pictures with them, and it was just really cool. I had a chance to really evolve that relationship. Years ago, I was in Vegas for a Magic Marketplace trade show, and I knew they were going to be there. I knew Dan was going to be there. I went really without a plan. I went riding faith, as we've had to much along this journey, and he was standing on the second floor outside in Vegas. Then up, he sees my giant self riding up the escalator with a good sign. He gives me his business card, tells me how I can get into Magic Market as one of his buyers. That's a $500 ticket. He gets me in. I'm a one-man band. I have sticker rolls on each arm, and I'm running around dishing out hope and positivity and organic Prozac. And, we like to take care of people that take care of us. It's organic. It's a great storyline. And now this very comfortable T-shirt. Retro's motto is, when you reach into your closet for your favorite T-shirt, it's going to be a retro tee. And it's comfortable. It's amazing. A couple months ago, they hooked me up with a Gonzaga retro tee because I got my master's from there, and they're quite the basketball team. And they also hooked me up with a Kirk Gibson Flying Tigers tee. So I encourage you to check out everything retro apparel has going on. If you've ever seen an Adam Sandler movie, he loves to rock them. And if you're familiar with Entourage, who's got a movie coming up here soon, Turtle, pretty much in every episode, wore a T-shirt from Retro Apparel.
Awesome. Thanks, Kevin. All right, so I let you get in your Gonzaga plug, which is fine. You got your master's degree from there, but absolutely under no context are you ever to throw in the Detroit Tigers as a plug, unless, of course, we have some kind of gentleman's bet off to the side. I think like a roll of stickers versus who knows? I'm trying to think. I don't even have anything to market, so.
Yeah. Hey, let's make it a gentleman's bet. We can come to the terms later, but
okay.
Here on air we are making a gentleman's bet from a Cleveland Indian to a Detroit Tiger, and my whole family is from Cleveland, and I'm hoping to make it to Cleveland for a Tribe Tigers game this summer.
All right, so
if I do, I hope to have you by my side.
That sounds good. So we're gonna do. So thanks a lot, Kevin, the good sign man. We're gonna do a gentleman's bet later, and we will arrange the terms on our next Google Hangout. And then we will do a live taping, and where This Is a Good Sign.tv enters into Cleveland and takes over.
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style, John.
All right, man. Hey, good talking with you, Kevin, the Good Sign Man. This is a goodsign.com, and I am John Spalding with SG Media Group and G1NBC Cleveland. We will talk at you guys on our next broadcast. See ya.
Good sign.